Actually, everybody has active senses. Everybody has emotion. Everybody has perception ability. Like they can see the world, they can feel the world, they can actually feel what is going on inside, and everybody can uh, feel different emotions. So, a human being is definitely a complete creature, a complete creation, complete life. And do we need to take care of the human being from outside? I mean, do we need to give advices to the human being? Do we need to do counseling? Do we need to uh, do brainstorming with human being, or like every time giving suggestion, instruction, comment? But when we see the society, it is going on. So now, is it necessary, or is it scientific, or is it a realistic thing to do? Because the things that are uh, that are being observed are the you know different issues that human beings are facing, like the physical health issue, mental health issue, the scarcity in basic requirements or basic things that are required. There are different other issues like crime. There are issues like unemployment. There are issues with the infrastructure, with the services. There are issues with the social security. So there are so many issues. So why all these issues popped up, or like created? How these all these things are created? If human being is complete from within, a human being can uh, sense everything, can understand, and the necessary ability to understand, necessary ability to sense, everything is there within a human being. So this is a question, very basic question. Then how to deal with a human being, or how to consider a human being? What are the different parameters should be, or if I am a human being, so how should I treat myself? How should I actually take care of myself? Because in one way we have a situation where the human being is capable doing everything, sensing everything, having emotion, participating everything. The other side we see different problems, and on that side we say we are lacking in so many things. Now there is a contradiction between these two, and we have to find out why this is happening. So there comes something called awareness. Like a human being having so much of capability, having so much of senses, and so much of awareness, and perception ability, emotion, everything. But the conscious behavior of human being somehow missing, because maybe uh, maybe people don't get this, kind of like don't go through that process of uh, activating this conscious process within, activating that necessary consciousness. And this is a very deep problem. When we are in the society, when we are in a world where everything is moving, everything is in a race now. Already we are in a condition when we have so many challenges, and at the same time we have so many opportunities, and some opportunities are outside, some of the opportunities are inside. Sometimes we try to talk about the inner experience of human being. So this is one thing. The opportunity can be outside, opportunity can be inside. At the same time, the challenges can be outside and challenges can be inside. Now, the discussion that I take part in, like, is it not necessary that the outside situations is like a very dynamic thing? We have no control over it. And the outside opportunities also, we do not have that much of control. So, like, to arrange or to manage the outside situation, the opportunities and challenges both, uh, shouldn't we manage ourselves first? Like, the way we think, the way we uh, kind of like process our information, the way we understand things, the way we actually do the conclusion or the logical deduction. So the stability inside is very important. Once somebody is stable inside, can manage the outside world better. And this is the time that we understand that the human being on this planet suffering a lot from within. When I say from within, you can understand, like, somebody who is having everything but still suffering everything in terms of the basic requirements, maybe more than that, but every moment the person is like very much anxious, insecure, and there's insecurity in within, and anger, like fearful, so many emotions or thoughts going on inside, and it is giving that kind of sensation. So human being is getting that, all that, the sort of sensations. So those sensations cannot be stopped directly, because this is the way a human being is created or developed or evolved to. Like, all these things making us human being means more sensitive, more capable, more logical, or more kind of like that thinking ability, intelligence, everything are there within. So the system is very complex. So this human being, a complex system, having different components within, if we cannot manage it well, then we'll definitely uh, make a mess out of it. And that we call the uh, psychological problem, mental issues, or emotional issues, insecurity, anxiety, depression, hypertension, all these things. And these are not fun, these are very real, the people those who are going through. And there are so many people going through these situations. When a child is not feeling well, when there should not be any problem at all within his or her mind, but now the reports saying that children are going through different kind of mental health issues or depression, anxiety, and all these things. So why? Because we are creating surroundings around the child which is not suitable for them. And it is a very basic thing, basic answer to that, because a child cannot create the environment, child cannot even think too much, child even cannot uh, think of his or her welfare. So whatever created, the child will absorb. Around the child, whatever we create, we the parent, we the teachers, we the society, we the relatives, uh, this community. In that community, the child is there. In the family, outside the family, school, market, everywhere, the child is getting information, getting experience from the surrounding. So it means when the child is facing some, kind of like mental health issues, it means what? The surrounding is not good. So there comes the arrangement of the outside things are in our control. If we really want to change it, we can change. So the physical thing outside will definitely affect the inside of any human being, if we can understand from the example of a child. Now it is not a making up things. Yes, the children's below 15, they are facing a different mental health issues. Now clinically they are being diagnosed with different kind of like disorders or disbalance within their uh, psychological or emotional or mental space. So how it is possible? The child do not know about the anxiety, hypertension, depression as information, as understanding, but it is they're facing. It means what? The surrounding, the physical or the other relation or the other things that are connected with the connected to the child is not up to the mark, is not providing the uh, necessary situation, necessary environment, necessary requirement. That's why the outcome is the child is facing that problem. Now it is happening to everybody. It means what? When this thing, like mental health, emotional health, even the physical health, so these are not good. It means what? The surrounding that we are in are not in the condition which can be consumed by any human being. Now we are consuming. It means what? The surroundings are not changed, so we are susceptible to that, and we are within that, and whatever going on outside, whatever going on with other human being, like relationships, bonding, transaction, communications, so they are having low quality. I mean, when the situation, everything is good, it will definitely have good effect in a human being. Now when the human being is not experiencing a good thing from within, it means what? The things the human being is connected to are not having that kind of quality. It means every one of us are not in a condition that we are consuming human, uh, which will be good for human. Not everything, but there are deviations. There are deviations, and that deviations has to be minimized. And how can we minimize the deviation? Arranging the world around us, outside, and very important, arranging the things within us. So this channel, um, most of the cases I talk about the inner management, because the physical arrangement or physical environment are not in our control. As I said, you just try to figure it out whether it is in your control or not. Suppose situation sometime will permit you to do something, situation will not permit you to do something. So in this case, how can you say that everything is in your control? So when the things are not in your control, it is accidental. It is by not by your choice, by the choice of the dynamics of the society, dynamics of the nature, everything. Like there is a man-made situation, there is a nature-made situation. So in both the cases, you are not the controller of the thing, and an individual is not a controller. It's like a combination, permutation kind of thing, and situation happens, and we are in that situation. Whatever you do, whatever you try to do, you'll be in a situation. Sometime like appreciate the situation, you like the situation. Sometime you don't like, because it is not in favor of you, but you cannot do anything. So what you can do is, you can create yourself such a way where you are balanced within, and you understand the situation outside cannot be controlled every time. Yes, there are situations you will definitely try that the surrounding with the where you are in, it should support you. And that's why now we take different kind of decisions in our life. Suppose we are in a relationship, so it is not going well, so it is bad for both the person, so sometimes we break up. So when in every kind of situation, every kind of relation, there is this kind of breakup happens. So some places you don't want to visit because it is not favorable for you. Some food that you don't like, you don't eat every day. So it means what? You are trying your best to have a situation, environment, people, relationship which supports you. So, and in this direction we take decision, and it is our right, it is our fundamental right and our requirement that we take those decisions. If we don't take those decisions, that means what? We are compromising with us, with that self, and we are not doing anything with the environment. Now let us come to the inner thing, where everything is managed outside the way you want, but still you are not satisfied, still you are having some problem, still you are not feeling well. So this is the real challenge for human being, when the outside situation is not doing any bad to you, any wrong to you, but still you are not fulfilled, still you are not happy, still you are facing some trouble, and your body, mind, emotion is not giving that signal that you are okay. So this case you have to manage yourself from within. There comes the role of kind of like role of meditation, role of giving time to yourself, role of settling things, like you have to settle things within, and you have to prioritize what is your priority. If you do not set your priority, then if you do not set your priority, then uh, you are you are consciously or unconsciously, willingly or unwillingly, creating problem for yourself. So definitely we can try towards a situation where physical environment will support me, and we can create a situation within which will support me for in favor of my emotion, in favor of my feeling. And with this combination I can have a balanced life. That is a expected thing for everybody. And suppose you you don't want to eat something, you just keep a little bit distance from that kind of food item, and you want to eat something, you just decrease the distance between this food item, you go to that. So this is kind of like some kind of some decisions that I'm talking about. It is about food, sometimes it is about the relationship, sometimes it is about the workplace, sometimes it is about the places that you visit. So don't be always in a cycle. Just come out of the cycle. It means what? You no need to repeat things. When you feel like this is a kind of a repeat thing, I don't like, but I have to do it. So try to find out another way of dealing with it. Try to find out another way. Just try to visit other things. Then come back to the same place. Now, it is not a binary thing that you leave. Say sometime you don't want to talk to somebody. It doesn't mean that you will be, you will hate that person. There may be a situation where you want to meet that person. So it's not a binary. Life is not a binary. It's a very continuous process and a dynamic process. But it means for the present scenario, what is best for you, take the decision. So with this, I'm concluding this video. I will continue talking about from this point, where we have to talk about the present situation, which is very important, I think. Thank you for watching.